Hi guys! So today I wanted to talk to you about my new hair color. Obviously I've gone quite a bit lighter than the red that I was doing before. For those of you who don't know, I have naturally deep blonde hair, sort of a dirty blonde, but I haven't had that natural color for a long time. For about 2 years I've been a really bright red color. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about the process of going from a deeper color to something like this, which is sort of a peachy blonde color. Just to give you an idea of what it entails, how long it takes, and how you can make it as healthy for your hair as possible. First of all, I would recommend, if you're going to make a drastic change to your hair, to do a lot of research, look at a lot of pictures, ask people what they think, and most importantly, find a colorist who you really trust and who you have high recommendations for, and who you're able to have a consultation with, so that you know what exactly they're going to be doing and also how much it's going to cost. Because with a process, anytime you're going from really dark hair to really light, it takes quite a long time and the cost can rack up very quickly. Now, I work at a hair salon, and so for that reason I have access to hair treatments like this that I would probably not ordinarily be able to afford. So the first thing to keep in mind is, can you afford the preliminary color, and then can you afford the follow-up and the care that your hair will need to stay healthy. The second thing to think about is the damage that it does to your hair. I think that some people don't realize that any kind of color process is going to be damaging and drying to your hair, and particularly what we had to do to strip all the red out of my hair was very damaging. My hair actually feels pretty good right now, but it definitely feels dry and more fragile. So we just did it yesterday. I'm going to wait as long as I can to wash my hair. I've put some oils in it, and I'm just generally going to be, careful with it over the next few weeks as it, just to try to get some of that moisture back in. There's no way to really repair your hair. Bleaching does change the texture of the hair, and that will never recover. Your hair doesn't rebuild itself. It's not alive. So all you can do, if you've done a really intense treatment to your hair, is just be very careful with it. Don't wash it very much. Use very gentle conditioners and shampoos. Use a lot of treatment masks, oils. Avoid keratin treatments, which can cause more breakage. Avoid brushing too much. Avoid, if you're going to the gym, just be very gentle about putting your hair up and securing it on your head. Never have it up and then pull your ponytail to make it tighter, because that will cause breakage all around the elastic. What else? It doesn't sound fun, right? But I was really aware of all these things, and I really wanted to go lighter because I'm interested in moving back towards sort of my natural palette, but I wanted to do a fun step in between the red back to my more natural ashy blonde. So you can see that there's the obviously very bright blonder pieces, and then there's also these peachy low lighting, and then just a baby shadow, peachy shadow at the root. So if you are ready for the cost and the maintenance, and you feel okay about having to just be a little more careful with your hair after the process, the damage that it's going to do, and you have realistic expectations of how that may change your texture, or how much heat styling you can do, that sort of thing, then absolutely go for it. And I'm going to let you know sort of what the process we went through and how long it took. Altogether it took 5 hours, and that was with my colorist almost completely focused on me the whole time. She didn't have a lot of other clients in the salon going back and forth, so that was a pretty efficient version of this process, this could have taken easily over 6 hours. But the first step was lifting all of the color, basically bleaching all the hair to strip that deeper red out of the hair. Then that was rinsed in 2 parts, first the back where the bleach had been applied first, and then the front where the bleach was applied last. And then it was conditioned, and then there was a little bit of a single, I'm not sure if it was a single process or a gloss, but there was some pigment just to adjust the tone of the lifted hair, because when we lifted the orange out, it turned like an electric yellow color. So we adjusted that tone, and then we had to dry the hair. So all of that much of it took about 2 hours. And then once the hair was dry again, we did a highlighting and low lighting. So she painted in this sort of deeper peach lowlights, and then also painted in some brighter pieces, mostly around the face, just to really lift all the red that was left around my hairline. Then that set, we rinsed that out, and then she did a gloss over the entire thing just to even everything out and brighten it up. And then we dried it. So all of that took another 2 hours, a little over that. So altogether it was a long time of sitting, putting things on my hair, letting them process, washing them out, and I really love it, and I love being blonde again. It's really fun. I'd love to know what you guys think. My color was done by Anna at Whittemore House Salon in the West Village in Manhattan, and I would highly recommend her. So if you have any hair related questions, or if you want to let me know what you think of the change, then please let me know. And I hope that if you're considering a big makeover in your hair, that this video is helpful to you. I will talk to you guys really soon. Bye!